Leader, I spent the best part of 2.5 years trying to get people to listen to the shambles that was the search and rescue contract past and the future search and rescue contract. And as we know, it has gone sour with legal action taking place between the incumbents and the incoming contractor. But imagine my anger this morning when I read an article in the paper where the directors of Bristow's, whom I assume had a champagne party and danced around the office after getting the Irish contract, 800 million euros worth, because they're after ordering their new helicopters, 135 million. So what are they going to do with the rest? I'm not 100% sure. But what they did say to the Deutsche Bank Leveraged Finance Conference in Arizona, Bristow's noted that the margins on search and rescue contracts are roughly double those generated on contracts servicing offshore energy assets such as oil and gas. So happy days for Bristow's, they're dancing around the place. And you know, I just heard my colleague Senator Dolan talking about putting money in people's pockets. We're taking the money directly out of people's pockets and we're putting it in the pockets of multi-billionaires in America to service our search and rescue system. Congratulations to Minister Ryan and Minister Naughton, who both wrote to me and told me they didn't know what was going on when the contract was being negotiated. Is it any wonder we're in the mess we're in? Yesterday I stood here and I defended the Minister for Health over the CHI scheme. I will not defend the Minister for Transport over this. He was obliged to have oversight of what was going on. Why didn't we buy the helicopters ourselves and just contract in the staff? Why didn't we do that? We could have bought the helicopters from Augusta Westing with a full maintenance contract. 135 million, they're laughing all the way to the bank. CHC have lost the contract and they're leaving with 5 helicopters we paid for. It doesn't make any sense. And the people who take the flak every time for this are the politicians. Our civil servants negotiated these contracts. Do they even know what's going on in the world? Have they any idea what competition is about? This is just outrageous. I want to finish today on remarking the pilots, the marine pilots in this country, a tiny group of 30 people who are responsible for bringing ships into shore. 95% of all goods imported and exported go through marine channels. And those 30 men are the people responsible for the Marines. So I just want to call out today, fair play to those guys. We need to give them an awful lot more support. Thank you.